Bro, I'm sure every Liverpool fan that's going to do like a review of this game will probably. They needed some time to chill before they can even talk about it. I don't understand the PGMOL. But let's talk about this game, okay? First of all, a game that you knew things like this was going to happen, right? It's the last ever Merseyside derby. There was always going to be tensions flying. The record though is actually quite decent for Everton fans. They'll be happy with this draw. You know, both Liverpool and Everton had 41 wins each at Goodison heading into this game. There was like about 37 draws. Now 38 draws. Both teams have the same amount of wins, which is still embarrassing for Everton. Like for another club to have the same amount of wins as you at your home ground. It's quite embarrassing still. But let's talk about the game. But I felt like Liverpool definitely felt the pressure. You know, we were at Goodison. The fans were definitely up for it. Everton had a 12th man. They had 13 men technically with Micheal Oliver also, but they had the 12th man with the fans. The fans were definitely allowing our players not to be at their full potential. I felt like Van Dijk really wasn't at his best there today. A lot of them, I think Everton had the tactics well also because Gravenberch was invisible. The whole front three was almost Gakpo was invisible. Luis Diaz was so bad today also, but a lot of that came down to Everton's tactics as well. Gravenberch being invisible was the fact that both Bato and one of the Everton midfielders were blocking those passing lanes. Liverpool couldn't pass into Gravenberch. So fair play to David Moyes for that. But both goals for Everton, come on now. Like that first goal, Iliman Ndiaye doesn't even get any contact. The man dives, he literally dives, and a free kick is given to Everton. Everton score from the free kick. The second goal, controversial as hell. Konate goes up for the ball, and then Bato, he pushes Konate mid-air. Konate misses the ball, Everton get a flick on, and Tarkowski smashes it in. Listen, this would have been a very good moment. Like for football, it would have been a good moment if it wasn't so controversial. You know, for the Merseyside derby, the last ever one to be a draw, you know, Tarkowski also, Everton getting the last minute winner. For football, would have been one of the best games. For the Premier League, one of the best games. But the way it happened, I feel as if the PGMOL knew, Micheal Oliver and the referees knew, if we disallow this goal, Everton will be absolutely, the whole ground probably went wild. Fans were already coming onto the field after this moment. Had that goal been disallowed, all hell would have broken loose at Goodison. So I think the occasion got to the referees. Definitely, Micheal Oliver is blowing for everything. Like we'll talk about Micheal Oliver, but in general, Liverpool weren't at their full potential. And heading into the last few minutes of that game, why aren't we being better with game management? Game management went out the window. There were so many moments. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Salah, so many. Jota also towards the end, just before the goal. We have the ball, go to the corner flag. There was like no seniority there. And your most senior, your leader, Van Dijk, had probably his worst game of the season as well. It was a very tough game. Tough ground, of course. But so many things could have went better for Liverpool. And I'm not going to say it was us that caused it. No way. I respect all of the players that went out there today. It looked like a very tough situation to be in, for sure. But the referees, and then us also not just managing the game towards the end. That's what caused it a bit. I will never slander this man. The way he stood up for the Liverpool fans there at Goodison today. Obviously, Doucouré, this guy, classless. You would have thought Everton won the league. You would have thought Everton scored a last-minute winner. It was a last-minute equalizer. You guys are still chilling like towards the bottom of the table. You're just lucky that Ipswich, Leicester, and Southampton are so terrible. Otherwise, these men would have been down. Honestly, classless from Doucouré. Honestly. While we are talking about things that happened at the end of the game, Micheal Oliver, my man, you are a referee. You should know things will be said to you. Right? Arne Slot came to him at the end of the game, gave him probably a firm handshake, one or two comments. Literally, it was like 2 words, maybe. This guy reaches for his back pocket, gives him a red card. What could Slot have said to you for you to feel like, oh, you know what, that hurt my feelings? Red card. Bro, the game is over. Just accept it. Obviously, the manager that just conceded a last-minute equalizer will probably be a bit furious. These referees, if you're not, maybe it's easier said than done. But like, you should be able to manage your emotions better. But no, be the main character. Arne Slot hurt your feelings, give him a red card. To be able to talk about Liverpool's goals as well today, Mac Allister was going to be my man of the match. Like, there were very few Liverpool players that had a good game today also. Like, I want to say, Liverpool did get robbed, for sure. Fact. but Liverpool also could have been a lot better. My man here, Mac Allister, though, he had one of the best games I've seen. Wins the ball back here in midfield. After Mac Allister wins the ball there in midfield, a bit of build-up play happens with Konate. Konate sends it here to Mo Salah. Mo Salah crosses the ball to who? Man like Mac Allister again. Man won the ball, helped the build-up play, went into the box. Mo Salah picked out the shortest man on the pitch. What a header also. That header, amazing. Like, these are the things I want to talk about, not Michael Oliver. Salah got the assist for that first goal. He should have gotten the match winner as well. Listen, it is what it is. Last ever Merseyside derby will now be known as the Michael Oliver derby. Congrats, Michael Oliver. You made it. You are the headline for the last ever Merseyside derby. You close the curtains. You know what? I hope you have an amazing night. I hope you sleep well. I wish you all the best. No sarcasm whatsoever. I hope this guy gets sacked.